Plaintiff April Cetera has been friends with the defendant for 18 years, and she says the defendant is infamous for getting revenge on her enemies by slashing tires and smashing windows. April's suing her former friend for the balance due on a car and emotional distress. Defendant Michelle Rawls says April likes to act innocent, but Michelle was on the phone with her while she was chasing a woman on the highway to beat her up. Michelle's countersuing for defamation of character because she claims April's bad-mouthing her all around town.
Let me hear from you first.
Your Honor, Michelle and I have been friends for 18 years. We've been through so much together. I've seen the birth of her daughter. I mean, we even did a couple minor criminal acts together.
Like what?
There was this one incident where an ex of mine was cheating with a best friend of mine, and Michelle planned, she made up this plan where we'll wait till a really wet and rainy day, because she had just, my old best friend had purchased some new white furniture.
Your Honor, that's not true.
So we dug up some rocks and went and broke her front window.
That's not true, Your Honor.
The person
your boyfriend?
Yes, an ex.
Was cheating with your best friend?
Yes.
And you break her one?
She was my best friend.
Okay, what'd you do? You cut him then?
Oh, yeah. I cut both of them.
Okay.
I cut both of them.
My point is, he should get the brunt of that punishment.
I feel like she should.
Well, all right.
That's not true at all. She went to the house and caused the scene. And the reason that her windows got busted out wasn't because she should have got the brunt of it, but because he was living with her. And he had just bought the furniture with her, so now they both had to buy furniture.
No, that is not true.
Yes.
Anyhow, when was it that you all are confessing to this crime? Was the statute of limitations expired? When?
Long time ago.
It was a very long time ago.
Beyond 5 years?
Yeah, like 7.
All right, Joe, you just made it. All right. Tell me about your friendship before we get to the car that you're suing her about.
Michelle is somebody I'm glad she's always been on my side, because she's very, very devious. She's infamous in Buffalo for slashing tires and breaking windows. She's also known as the Karate Kid, because she thinks she could beat anybody. She would fight you, Judge Mathis, if you said something she didn't like.
Yeah, right.
That's the honest to God truth.
I would run.
Oh, you would run once you
I
hear
don't
more.
believe in fighting women.
Well,
Either you try to hold them, and if you can't hold them, then you run.
There's been this incident where Michelle and I were coming out of a bar at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she had this very large chain. This guy had pulled out a gun to rob her. I ran. She stood there like Tupac, like what? Take what? Take what? Like she couldn't. Like she couldn't get shot.
Because it's so smart to run from a gun.
She got mad at me, Judge Mathis. She got mad at me for months.
No, I got mad because your boyfriend, who was supposed to be so gangster, left us before you did.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Is that true?
No, it's not. I did run. I ran.
Was your boyfriend there and he ran?
Yes, we were linked
in the car talking to him and his friend, who were supposed to be big gangster drug dealers, when the guy came up behind us and he murked off and left us in the dust. The man hadn't even pulled the gun out yet, and he was gone.
I don't know if that was true, because I was gone while she stood there. And didn't even give up her chain.
You want to say anything about the relationship?
She's sitting here telling you about these incidents like I plotted, but this is the same girl who calls me. I'm chasing the girl who we busted out her windows. I'm chasing her, we're having a high-speed chase on the 33. She had already ripped a chunk of the girl's hair out. It looked like a softball hit the girl in the head and knocked all her hair out. But I'm so devious that she took the hair back and hung it on the girl's porch.
You all are both thugs, it sounds like to me. Let's get to the car.
Can I just tell you one more thing, Judge Mathis, please? Michelle and me are really good friends, but a lot of my friends call her the single white female, because of the simple fact that she proved her loyalty to me. And
that's from the movie?
Yes, from the movie Single White Female, because she got my name and my kids' names tattooed on her arm to prove her loyalty to me. And my friends think that they think
my daughter's
it's really,
godmother. Are you
really
serious
funny
right now?
Because they say she's not playing with a full deck, because who does that?
Let's get to the car, ma'am.
Okay, well, in February of 2009, I was purchasing a new vehicle. Michelle didn't have a vehicle, so she wanted to buy the car that I was going to trade in. I was $2,000 short of getting the truck that I wanted, so my witness, Mary Green, she lent me the money. I gave her the car with no problem, verbally agreeing that she would pay me back within 2 weeks.
Where did you expect her to get $2,000 2 weeks after not having any money?
Because she said she would have her state income tax check. Also, she's a waitress. She makes a lot of money.
You went for the income tax game. All right.
But
anytime you're told the income tax is you're going to pay when the income tax, that's a clear sign that you're not going to get
but
your
she's
money.
been my friend for 18 years. I would never have thought. I'm just letting you know the income tax game is very, very common. Michelle is a good person where she would repay her debt.
Let me get to you, ma'am.
New York State is not paying their taxes right now because they are so far in debt. It was a big thing. It was on the news. I have not received a check.
But did you tell her? Did you tell her?
I told her when in about 2 weeks or when I received the check is what I told her.
In about
I can't pay her
2 weeks.
what I don't have.
Or when she receives the check.
But why? She was seen in the mall by Mary buying 2 pairs of Jordans not but a week ago. That's $300. She could have gave me that $300.
First of all, I was in the mall with my ex-husband who was buying my daughter sneakers.
You want to speak, ma'am?
Yes.
Come on up.
If she saw me, where were you? Because I didn't see you.
She
and
didn't
you stand
see
out
me.
like a sore thumb.
I seen her.
Go ahead. Tell me your name.
She didn't see me, but
I seen her.
I'm Mary Green. Sorry.
Go ahead.
She didn't see me, but I seen her. She was at the register. Nobody else was around her. I know what her daughter looks like. There was nowhere to be found but her, the Jordans, and the cashier.
Okay, did you see the size on the sneaker? Were you with me? No.
Sir, did you want to speak?
No.
Oh. Who are you scared will jump on you, her or her? I know they like to fight. You got my man all shook up. He's scared to get up and testify. So you're not busting his windows out. Huh? All right. And your claim for emotional distress is for what?
Because now that we're here, I worry every day when I leave outside that I'm going to have 4 flat tires. I
didn't just change my cell phone number.
So you are suing for emotional distress based on what you think might happen.
I have receipts here showing that I've had numerous flat tires before. And
before I was your friend, so who flattened them? Oh.
Ma'am, do you have a history of flattening tires? Didn't you tell me that?
One time. I was with her when I did it.
One time.
I'm inclined to believe you did it, ma'am. Counterclaim for $1,000 for defamation. How so?
Because they're running around telling people I'm not taking care of my kids, I'm not paying my bills. But if I wasn't taking care of my kids, I was just spending $300 in the mall. So please explain.
You have any evidence that they told a third party this information?
No, they were calling my cell phone, which is why I
don't even have my cell phone.
That's not defamation to tell you that. Defamation is to tell a third party something that they know is untrue, an effort to damage your reputation, and it indeed does damage your reputation. You don't meet those standards today. With regard to the car, when was the monies loaned or the car
was given
given?
to me in the end of February, like the 25th or something.
It was the 22nd to be exact.
And it hasn't been a reasonable amount of time. She told you she would pay you when her income tax came.
Your Honor,
after all this, I'm not paying you.
Quiet.
You're not paying me.
All right, now you get your judgment.
Thank you.
That's called anticipatory breach of contract. You can anticipate that you're not going to get your money because she has said it.
And Your Honor, she forged the title of the car too.
The paperwork for the DMV.
Well, I already know you all are criminals, so we're going to leave that alone. Your defamation claim is dismissed, ma'am. I'm going to grant your $2,000 balance on the car, and I'm just going to grant you the amount for these tires. $142, $39, and $33. How much is that, Dora?
Can you go do that again?
All right. $39, $142, $33.
$214.
All right, and that will be $2,214 is your judgment, including the tires that I believe she slashed because she has a history of doing so, and she has admitted that she has no intention of paying you, so there's no sense in waiting around.
Thank you, Your
Judgment
Honor.
for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I would never speak to her again. She can keep her little dumb friends. She wants to run around with a bunch of people who wouldn't care about her. She wants to go and lie and say I slashed tires when I was her friend. She can keep her little friends. Go be manipulated because you're not too bright,
That's
obviously.
Fine. That's absolutely fine. I guess I don't need friends
You keep
like
your
her
ghetto
then.
trash friends and you can be ghetto trash with them.